families suffer for the deeds of these orphans, well, we need to show them. We need to show them who's really in charge here.
Ray, you're driving away all my customers.
It's not my fault these people don't want to listen to reason.
Apologies, ma'am.
We lost one just this week. Lost? I'm not sure what this illness is called, Dr. Simpson. But, it's unlike any kind of influenza I've ever seen. On any day, this orphanage is home to about 30 kids. When the sickness started, it hit 5 of my charges in the first week. And at the end of the month, 3 died. I got 10 sick. Hello, sweetie. Dropped your doll. Here you go. Huh?
Thank you, Miss Clarence.
I've enlisted the healthy children who run the place, but I'm worried that I'm endangering them. Lillian's the only one who'll work in the ward.
May I?
Oh, please.
It's very nice of you to help the other children.
I don't need help. It's an important job, and nobody does it as good as me.
I had no intention of taking your job away from you, Lillian.
Good. Because we don't trust strangers around here. Kids need someone they know looking after them.
Quite the handful.
She's something. She's tenacious, but an immense help to me.
Stick your tongue out for me. And what'd you say the average recovery time was?
Well, there isn't one. Nobody's gotten any better.
You shouldn't be helping them orphans.
Sorry?
I know who you are. You're here to help us, not those no-account spreading plague to half this town.
I take it you're Ray Russell. Miss Clarence warned me about you.
It's me who should be warning you, Miss Simpson. You have no idea what you're getting involved in.
It's Dr. Simpson. Thank you for your concern, but I can take care of myself. And just so you know, I'm here to take care of everyone in this town.
We're the ones pay your salary, the good God-fearing folks who don't deserve this plague visited upon us.
No one deserves to suffer, Mr. Russell. Not you, and certainly not a bunch of innocent children.
Those children ain't innocents. They come from beggars, liars, and thieves.
You cannot blame children for the misdeeds of their parents or your own.
What are you talking about? I ain't done nothing wrong.
You want to send children out on the prairie to die. If you don't think that's wrong...
Causing you a problem, ma'am? I'll ask you to stay out of this matter, Lee. This ain't none of your concern.
Ray, you got no business bothering the doctor. She's just trying to do her job, just like other folks.
Let God help the unfortunates. You're here to help us.
That's not very Christian of you, is it, Ray?
You have quite the welcoming committee in Sykeston.
Please, don't judge the rest of us on Ray Russell. Oh, where's my manners? Lee Owens, blacksmith.
Linda Simpson. But I have a feeling you already know that.
Well, it's a small town. News travels fast. Especially when the mayor hires a woman doctor. You got quite the temper, man.
I think it's unfair to attack children.
You don't need to convince me. I don't know much with the witch hunt myself.
Do you think you could point me in the right direction to the Pines residence, please?
Well, it's a little late in the day. I get the feeling you haven't had a chance to settle in yet. Why don't you turn in? I'll take you there first thing in the morning.
Very well then, first thing tomorrow, I'll be over at the clinic.
I know the way. Evening, Doc.
Thank you, Mr. Owens. You as well.
Hard first day?
I'm sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting for me this whole time.
I went down to the general store to get supplies. From what I heard people saying, I figured it'd be a while. And I thought you might be hungry, so I saved you a plate from supper.
Thank you. So what'd you hear?
Plague of God. Some sort of influenza.
Annie, I think I know what it is. When I was little in the tenements of New York, it would burn through the houses every summer, and by July, someone in each family was sick. More died than survived. I think it might be cholera.
We'll get through this together. You know, the old Belinda would have said that it was divine providence that I was here to help her.
That was before I knew the truth. We can pray all we want, but no one's listening. Now God saved Drew as he lay dying in bed. All we have in this world are ourselves. Start talking to the townspeople. We need to figure out where this thing started and how it got spread.
Where are you headed?
I'm gonna go and give the mayor my diagnosis, and then I've gotta go see John and Meredith Pine.
Good luck. You too. We'll both need it.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mayor. I was told I could find you here.
I'm in the middle of my breakfast. If you'd like to meet me in my office in a while, we can have a chat.
I have a very busy day ahead of me, sir, and I was hoping I could speak to you now.
All right, Doctor. What's on your mind?
It's about the sickness at the orphanage. I don't believe it's influenza, sir. I think it's cholera.
Keep your voice down. Besides, that's not possible. I have read about this, and this disease is a disease of poverty and the unclean. And here in town, we are very proud of our civic improvements.
No one is exactly sure how the disease is spread. That's one of the difficulties in fighting it.
Well, what about a vaccine? I've also read that they're making strides against smallpox using vaccines.
Unless we know what causes the disease, we can't invent a vaccine.
Then how do you cure it?
There isn't a cure.
Then I suggest you find one, Doctor.
It's a disease of the unclean. Was where you attended medical school, Mayor Evans.
Seems like I was right about your temper, Doc.
Just so frustrated in these people.
Now watch yourself now. These people are also my people.
Except you don't support making poor defenseless orphans homeless as well.
True. But it wouldn't hurt to understand why they might want to do something like that.
I don't care how frightened I was, I would never endanger the lives of children.
Maybe so. But if you understand why they're afraid, well, it might help you get your point across.
You're probably right. Are you here to take me to see the Pines, Mr. Owens?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you for your kindness, Mr. Owens. Finding it's a rarity in this town.
Oh, give us a chance, Doc. You might find that Saxon can be a very welcoming town.